Hey Virgos, we are going to get into your Chiron retrograde healing series. We're going to tap into your healing journey and see what's going on for you guys. Now, you guys could be having it rough on your healing journey. You have South Node in your sign, okay? Virgos. Chiron is retrograde in your 8th house of shared feelings, emotions, finances, shared everything, debt. This is your karmic debt, all of that. So you could be doing a lot of healing work to clear out karmic debt. And if you haven't started yet, it's definitely time for you to start. Virgos, aren't you the magician? I love how y'all energy just keep coming out in y'all pre-reads, in the shuffles. Oh, yes. All right. Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father, Higher Self, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Guardian Angels, Archangels, and the Universe. We come to you humbly offering gratitude and thanks for the many lessons and blessings you have gifted us. Please continue to shine them down on us. We ask that you remove any curse and break every chain placed upon us and turn them into blessings. Allow us to open up and receive everything that is meant for us. Continue to release the things that no longer serve us as we walk in our truth. Again, we are forever grateful and thankful. Let's get Virgos this clarity and insight. We are going to start off with the main healing journey. Let's see what's going on with Virgos, the main healing journey. Oh, you got a tower. A couple people had that. And Leo just had this in the underlying energy. All right, you got a lot of downloads, a lot of breakdowns for the breakthroughs coming through. All right, we got the Chariot. Okay, you got Major Arcana 7-7. Spirit, Virgo, Spirit. Okay. All right, you got the 8 of Swords. All right. I like the 8 of Swords in this deck because you're releasing. We got the 6 of Swords moving forward. You got 2 cards of forward movement. Yes. And you got the 8 of Wands. 8-8 energy. 7-7 energy. 8-8 energy. You got the 8 of Cups. This flipped over while I was shuffling too. All right. You got the 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. You just ain't got the 8 of Pentacles, so what are you working on? This is forward movement, though. You do have the Tower and the Chariot. So there's some revelations that's coming to light that is going to move you forward. Look at that. 8 of Cups, 5 of Swords. You're definitely walking away from something that kept you stuck in a low vibrational energy here with the Devil. All right, this is stagnancy, something that kept you stuck here. All right, let's look at the inner child. You definitely look moving forward in your healing journey. Whatever was blocking you is no longer a blockage. You're moving forward with the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Wands in that Chariot here. You have revelations with the Tower that's pushing you forward. Inner child. Let's look at the inner child for Virgo. Let's look at the inner child for Virgo. We got the Hermit. Ain't that your energy, Virgo? Okay, going within. We got the Tower. The Tower is in the main and the inner child. Come through. We got the Emperor. You got 3 major arcanas in the inner child. You got the 10 of Cups. Come through. You moving forward. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Come through, Virgo. That's your energy. We got the 10 of Swords. What? Putting it to an end. It's coming to an end here. You got the World. I can't make this shit up, Virgos. You are moving forward. You got the clarity and insight and the wisdom. You done taken it in. You reclaimed your power. All right? And now you stable. That inner child, you put that shit to an end. You did your inner child healing work. You definitely completed a cycle. You removed all your blockages. I see this. I see it. You've had an awakening. Oh, this is beautiful. You went within, tapped into your hidden talents. This is hidden talents in this tower. Yes. You learned how to create something beautiful. All right, let's look at the shadow self for Virgos. Let's look at the shadow self for Virgos. This is nice. Let's look at the shadow self for Virgos. All right, we got the Page of Swords. Yes, you've been looking. You've been looking into it. I like it. You got the Knight of Swords. You looked into it and then you took action. Yes. Okay. You got the Five of Pentacles. Yes, Virgos. You went in, you went within, took action towards that root. That's the Five of Pentacles, that lack energy. Getting down to the root of it. Look at that. You got the Empress. Oh my God. Who had that? Geminis had the Emperor and the Empress. Geminis had the Emperor and the inner child. Virgos had you and the Empress in the shadow. Okay? Look at that. Balancing it. You're balancing it. All right. Virgo, you can have Gemini in your chart, but I mean, Mercury retrograde for you and Gemini could have did some of the same because y'all ruled by Mercury here. But this is like you looked at what you were lacking and you bossed up. You brought your shadow up. You healed your inner child. Look at that. You're creating something new. Yes. Look at that Star card. With the Ten of Wands, you released your burdens. Very much so. Okay. Oh, you are releasing burdens. You're removing your blockages and you are moving forward. Okay. Let's see what we got for Virgos. What do we got for Virgos? Inner child healing guidance. Draw your own story. Somebody had this yesterday and this one is to come out. Ooh. Bear your burdens with love. Most definitely. And keep going. Yes, you got a number 28, which is a 10, a 21, which is a 3, getting in alignment. And you got a 4 here. They want you to keep going, all right? You're bearing your burdens with love, and you are creating a new story. We've seen that. Seen that. Look at that. A number 29, master number 11. Ascending consciousness. Aspire higher. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got for the Virgos. Shadow self-guidance. What do we got for the Virgos? What do we got for the Virgos? We got hope. Okay. 27, which is a 9. And we have a 14. That is a 5. It is a denial. That's temperance energy also. All right. And we have trapped. A number 34 with a 7. You're not trapped. I feel like you are no longer the caged bird. I feel like you freed yourself. You got out of denial and you gained some hope. You know, with this here, this is what you're healing in the shadow. All right. Let's see what we got for the Virgos. Healing for Virgos. All right, you have a number 30. Okay, you have courage here. They want you to keep going. They want you to have the courage to keep going. And you have a number 13. Death and transformation, break it down to a 4. Rejection. You have the courage to keep moving even through rejection. The 5 of Pentacles. And you have sellout energy now. Leo had this energy and it felt like it was 2 different Leos. All right, Virgo, this is about you being true to yourself. You could have the courage to reject things that aren't true to you. Let's see what we have. Ooh, we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. You're choosing to learn. We have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Oh, Virgos, you healing. Healing through grief. Healing, rejection is loss and failure. All right. You're healing through a lot. All of this correlates with the 5 of Pentacles. Stuck energy. You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnected to your body once again. All right? And I see you freeing yourself up from this. I see you moving forward. I see you releasing this stuck energy. You could be releasing the sense of failure and rejection. You have dreams realized. You have the power to create and manifest what you desire. When you choose to push outside your comfort zone and have determination, your dreams become reality. Now is the time to take action and have a clear focus on what you want. The universe works with you to create it by using your manifesting power for your highest good. Okay. That could be what you're letting go of. You could be releasing this stuck energy. Okay, let's get healing for Virgos. All right, we have a caring connection out here. A new supportive relationship is on the horizon. It might be a kindred spirit or even possibly even romance. It could be someone new or deepening of an existing relationship. Open your heart to this new connection. Okay, you got to open up to receive that stuck energy. And you have walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned with your soul's purpose. Okay? And the denial and the rejection and the failure is something that you could be releasing right now as you walk away. You have grounding, another card to get grounded. You are being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. Doing some grounding, all right? You could be realizing that you've manifested a failure, and that's why, what I say, the Tower is bringing you the truth. And this is what's causing forward movement. You looking within. All right, let's see the healing energy being pushed into the Virgo collective. Whoa. All right, you got a number 42 with joy. They want you to align with happiness and joy. You have a number 43 with letting go. There's something you need to let go of. We have a number 39 with creativity. We talked about that. Boom. And we have a number 36 with grounding, double confirmations. If you're feeling trapped or stuck, you need to go ground. You need to heal the roots. You need to balance it out. You need to go within. A 36 is a 9. 39 is a 12, break it down to a 3. A 43 is a 7. And then you got that 6 with the 42. And you have movement into balance with another one. Grounding, if you're feeling trapped, if you're feeling stuck, root chakra energy here. It's going to make you push you forward. Work on your root. You got to release any sense of failure or rejections here. Let's see what we got for the Virgos. Ooh. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? Okay. How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We only have today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin feeling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Okay, that sense of failure is bringing you that stuck energy. All right, let's get a healing lesson for the Virgos. Healing lesson for the Virgos. Identify change. Somebody had this yesterday. I believe they did. Identify one small change that you've been postponing that would improve your life. This could be anything from cleaning a drawer to getting a new hairstyle. Change symbolically can be frightening. Your goal to recognize that you postpone even small, insignificant changes because intuitively you know that they can ignite powerful ones. Identify change. All right, let's see what we have for the Virgos. Let's close the Virgos out. What do we got for Virgos? White Light Oracle. All right, you have a master number 22. Ein Sof Or. Oh, okay. Look, it went straight to it. Confirmations, Virgo. Oh, look at that. This aligns. A way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, notable success and admiration. Be grateful, but do not be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. That's selling out energy, right? In the mysticism of the Kabbalah, Ein Sof Or is the first and the truest light. It emerges from the absolute, which is a pure emptiness beyond all characteristics, phenomena, and form. The capacity to create something from apparently nothing is one of the definitions of magic. Ein Sof Or is the universal pulling rabbits out of a hat on a cosmic scale, because the spiritual light emerges from the spacious and infinite potentiality. This is imbued with endless creativity, resourcefulness, and spontaneous responsiveness. Whatever is needed is made manifest, provided to the receptive heart, and will benefit all beings. Receptivity is the key to unlocking this white light magic of spirit. When we are open to it, surrendered to its wisdom, and willing to place that wisdom above our own opinions, we are capable of receiving and benefiting from it. If we are trying to dictate its course, to contrive and control it to meet our needs as we think they should be met, then we are not being receptive. The path of control and dominance is regressive. It is not sacred magic. It is not of the spirit. Ein Sof Or illuminates the ways of sacred soul magic that create healing and deep fulfillment. It recognizes there is a problem, yet does not dwell on it or invoke toxic mind games of blame and shame. It focuses on solutions, Underneath fancy words, outlandish claims, and complex doctrines, the light of spirit is recognized by its effect. Genuine spiritual connection helps us outgrow our problems. Ego will tell you a situation is too complicated or someone else is to blame. Or if you could just change this one thing, healing could happen. But when you are in your ego, you are not spiritually effective. You will be locked in suffering and confusion. Pay attention. As a human being, you are able to use your free will as you choose. You can focus on the negative and distance yourself from light. Refuse to trust and insist you always know best. You can choose to feel unappreciated, betrayed, or afraid when life does its unpredictable dance. Spirit will love you and seek to help you even when you use your free will in such a way. At any time, you can choose to say, enough of that misery, and open your heart to connect with the higher creative and healing intelligence of the light. No matter how much our wounded minds, our broken hearts may believe a situation cannot be healed, Ein Sof Or is always there. It reminds us that whether we can see it or not, there is a spiritual path through all troubles. This okay. My third eye. Give me a headache. The path can be so beautiful, we will become profoundly grateful for the struggle which caused us to grow, even if we never wish to repeat the experience. Acknowledgement, we talked about getting out of denial, is the beginning of healing. If something isn't quite right, be kind and wise enough to admit it. Then seek out the genuine light, which will evoke peace in your heart. Have the courage and trust to let go of approaches that will not lead you anywhere worth going. As you open yourself to what is, even the unexpectedly difficult twists of fate, you will become even closer to the radiant grace and luminous clarity which is reassuring you, healing you, guiding you, and loving you. Healing process. Connect consciously to your body and your breath and bring yourself fully into this present moment. Imagine you can release all thoughts, fears, and obsessions about your problems or concerns, even if it's just for this exercise. You could imagine dusting them off your auric field as though you were dusting off little bits of spider web that have become stuck to you while walking along your garden path. You may feel like to play at such spiritual dusting through your energy field for a few moments now. It will increase your clarity of a mind and presence in your body. When you are ready, say the following prayer out loud. I'll call upon the pure light of wisdom, compassion, and divine love. I invite the genius of spiritual grace to enter into my heart with mercy, clear the path to the highest moving, loving consciousness. I loosen my mental and emotional grip on fixed opinions and open with trust to higher wisdom and creative path that will set my heart free. May all beings know such merciful grace and generous assistance for their greatest good. Now imagine, feel, intend, or visualize that you are resting in a beautiful field of light for as long as it feels good to you. As your personal energy field has been cleared and sheltered through your practice thus far, you are now free to and able to feel, sense, or perceive the beautiful light which holds you tenderly in its spiritual embrace. When you are ready, gently guide yourself back to this moment by following the flow of your breath in and out. Hydrate and ground. You have completed your healing process. Ooh, you're doing some deep releasing and letting go and trusting in guidance of spirit.